Well, hello there, Cancer. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about what is going on in September. In September, we are going to be having 4 weeks, so we'll have 4 columns of cards and 3 rows, as per usual. And I want to go ahead and start out by lighting the candle. We're using that San Benito candle we did last month. I'm not going to read the prayer this time, but I want you to know that we're under the protection of that prayer at this time when I light it. All right? Very nice. So here we go. We got that all lit up. We're going to put that right over here. So a couple of things to know. Number one, I'm going to be doing the final vote on the name for this cool little turtle guy at the end of this month so that we can get all the tally, because I'm actually making these videos right now in August for September. And the fact is that at the end of September is when we'll be able to do the actual, have all the votes for what name to have, and then we'll do the vote at the end of the month. So put in all the names you want right now, and then I'll put them all up for vote at the end of the month. All right? Excellent. Thank you for your participation in that fun little thing. I think it's going to be great. So we already have 2 options, and I'm looking for more. All right? So, messages from my better angels are talking about, number one, well, not my angels, but I want to just share really quick that this is for your sun, moon, and rising. So if your sign happens to be Cancer, for your sun, moon, or rising, you're in the right place. Perfect. And thank you again for your likes, shares, and subscribes. They matter to me, and I appreciate every single one of you. All right? Now, my better angels do want to talk about a couple of different things and how we need to let the illusions go. Whatever illusions we have, they could be our own illusions that we're putting up in front of ourselves, and we can let that go too. There's also, when we look at the universe through rose-colored glasses, or we aren't looking at things as they truly are, it's time to let the illusions go so we can see what's really there, okay? We're strong enough and we can handle it, so it's time, okay? Now then, the other message is that we need to stay ready and stay prepared, because things are shifting, things are still changing, and it's important that we stay cognizant of what is shifting and what is changing. So, you know, there could be some emergencies, and if we aren't really prepared, we don't have that go bag, we're going to have some issues, all right? Finally, we're in this together. The more we can raise each other up, the better, because we keep... we want to not be separate. We don't want ourselves to be separate from each other, and we don't want to be separated either. So the goal here is to pay attention and take care, all right? Take care of one another, take care of yourselves, and definitely be willing and able to help out in that way, right? So good. We want to keep it together, want to take care of each other, and that'll be really good news, okay? Cool. All right, so let's look at the cards, all right? Cool. So what we have here are 5 different decks. Let's go ahead and we're going to get our guiding card for the month. We're using the Magical Nordic Tarot for that. So what do we have here? All right. What do we need for Cancer for September? All of the decks are pre-programmed, so not to worry. I've got you. Go ahead and set these aside. Ooh, the 6 of Wands. In this month of September, your focus is going to be to continue to teach other people what you know, to share your knowledge base, to expand yourself, but also to share everything you have intellectually on a regular basis. So that's kind of fun. I like that focus. It's a good focus. It's very sharing and caring. And when you share your intellectual knowledge, you help bring people up. And that's wonderful news. I love that. Perfect. Now then, we're going to get you a mystery card for this particular week. The first week of September being August 31st through September 6th. What are we looking at here? What do you need to know in addition to the rest of the reading? There it is, right there. All right, I'm going to put this one over here. And we'll take all of these cards and set them off to one side. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and do the overview. All right. So that'll have the 4 columns. Each one of these is going to turn into a column, 3 rows. The first row is where we are. The second row is what's blocking you. And the third row is your solution. All right. So don't be alarmed. We are going to have a great time, I think. And then at the very end, we'll go in depth on the very first week. Okay. So I'm going to set that down right there. Let's talk about what's going on right now. So for the first week of September, we're talking about August 31st through September 6th. We have the 5 of Pentacles, showing that you need to make sure your money is working as hard as you are. All right. So keep an eye on your finances this particular week. That is going to be something overall that you need to do. You will not be getting new information about ways to make more money. That is blocked. So you will be blocked from learning about ways to make more money. So you're just going to have to work with what you have. But there will be love in your life. So this is great. The Ace of Cups. This could be new love, new life, new joy. So new relationships are highlighted, new babies, new acquisition of pets, which is adopting a beautiful pet is much more than acquisition per se, but a change, life change that's full of joy. All right, yay. So then the next week over, the 7th through the 13th of September, we are looking at the 5 of Cups, remembering lessons from past relationships so that we don't make those same mistakes again. Okay, I like that for you. You're going to want to make sure you don't go too far, right? You want to make sure you're paying attention to what you've seen and done before and not repeating it. All right. Now, what's blocking you? The 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords, you're not really going to be able to help other people right now. So whether this is an opportunity within an old relationship or a current relationship where you're like, I know, I'll help him like I did the other person. No, you're not. Don't do that. It's not going to work. So stop trying to help everybody all the time. Take care of yourself. Okay? You're not in a position to help other people right now. Just let it go. Let them be what they're going to be. And if you don't like it, it's time to go. The Hermit is showing that you might need a little timeout now anyway. So it's a good time to have a timeout. So care for yourself. Right now, that's your biggest priority. Most people don't get this one blocked. So this is your chance to say, nope, going for a little me time. Thank you very much. Now then, this card here is talking about the 14th through the 20th. And temperance is happening. You're in the flow. As you receive things, you're going to be releasing things. And that's super good because we want you to pay attention to that flow. Don't let anyone or anything tell you how it should go. Whatever you need will come to you as you need it. And you just release other stuff that you don't need. Okay? Cool. I like that very much. Where you're blocked, King of Cups. So there's an emotionally based fella in the mix, or male energy person who is going to stand in the way of you just receiving whatever you need and all that good stuff. I feel like there could be some jealousy in the mix. It also could be that it's somehow hurting their feelings. I'm not sure why. Keep an eye on that. Figure out how that would apply. This next card, being your solution, is that you are going to be the one in charge. So pay attention to what that means for you and who you are as a boss, especially if it has to do with a relationship person or this person in general. He's going to be not wanting you to be the one in charge, but he's going to probably do it in an emotional way. So be cautious and be careful. Remember that the 10 of Swords really speaks to you needing to step up and be your honest, true self and the boss, but also take care of your people and let your people take care of you, okay? That is the goal with this card, is to remember that if you take care of your people, they won't stab you in the back, correct? Very nice. Well done. Now then, this card here is talking about how the 21st through the 27th, you're going to have plenty of money to take care of what you need to, plus a little bit of extra to play with. You've done all the right things. This is self-made money. This isn't something that anyone gave you. You've worked really hard for it. Good for you, Cancer. You've done your job. You're enjoying the fruits of your own labor. Nice. You're blocked by a little bit of fear or concern about some little situation at this time. Be aware that it may or may not be founded, right? So I feel like the best way through this fear might be to have a conversation with somebody, and it might be able to be resolved that way, all right? So that's good news. Your solution is to remember that you've had lessons in the past, and if you can apply those lessons now, you will find yourself in a better position, okay? We want to make sure that you're not in that way causing yourself trouble, you know? We don't want you to do things over and over again expecting a different result, because that's not going to get you where you want to go, okay? So now we're going to go ahead and save these cards off to one side. This is just the overview, right? We'll come back and read these ones in in other readings, other videos, week to week, right? They'll come right back, I promise. In a boomerang. Now, we have these three cards. We're going to go ahead and go in depth on that with this particular deck, which is the Tarot of the Abyss, all right? So we're adding these cards for additional information and a little dimension for you. All right, so what do we have here? So where you are, this is of course August 31st through September 6th. Five of Pentacles, watching your finances, making sure your money is working as hard as you are, right? Very cool. Good news. Ooh, we're also going to try and make sure we don't overspend at this time. The Two of Pentacles has shown up to say, okay, keep an eye on your money. Don't spend it all in one place. All right, this is important. Your finances are like highlighted big time right now. Ooh, and the Queen of Pentacles. Yep, here's the Queen of Pentacles. She's showing up. She cares a lot about ways and means to save money. And she's like the person who not only shares the information about how she saved money, but she's doing it for you or for the next guy to help the next guy make the same deal, right? This is about them sharing the deal. King, not so much. He just likes to gloat. Queen, absolutely. I want to help everybody else get the same deal as me. She wants to be part of the tipping point, so to speak. She wants to push everybody in the right direction to get the good deal, all right? I like that. This card here is talking about how where you're blocked, and you're blocked because there's no information about ways to make more money coming to you. So you're really just in a place of stretching. I'm here, I'm balancing, I'm stretching, I'm balancing and stretching what I have. So whatever money you have is what you have, and you need to make that work, okay? Knight of Wands, showing that you wanting to fight for your ideas at this time is going to be part of an issue. So you may be wanting something outside your financial wherewithal at this time. So if you can't afford it, it's not worth fighting about, is it? So just keep that in mind. And of course, having things be fair isn't really going to be happening right now. So I really think that sometimes fairness isn't really what's going on. Life isn't fair sometimes, and we just have to accept the fact that some folks are going to get better benefits and better situations, and others not so much. It has a lot to do with choices we made and how we get there and stuff like that. So the choices we made to do the things we do have cast the die, so to speak, in a certain direction. You can change it. You can change your mind. But keep in mind that all the things that are changing are going to change it once, right? So, solutions. We talked about the potential to have new life come into your world. This could be pure joy. This could be also new information about somebody else you know having a baby. Or you could be learning that a friend of yours is adopting a pet, or maybe that there's a pet up for adoption and you think, you know, maybe we just need a little bit more love in this household. So if we got a different pet or we got a pet, that would help expand our love and expand our heart center. And it would certainly give us a focus outside of everything else. And we would be able to really focus in on something else instead of other stuff, like what we don't have, right? So you're bringing in love and joy and bringing up emotions. So you might be sharing, this could also be a new relationship for my singles out there. So you might be going, okay, I'm working on the money so hard. All of a sudden a relationship shows up and you're like, well, hey. Indeed, well, hey. Don't be afraid to jump right in. We have the Fool. The Fool is here to say spontaneous decisions will be made. This could be about the pets. This could be about relationships, or the idea that some of you may be deciding that it's time to expand your family. Ta-da! This is your chance. Go ahead, make the decision and go for it. It's a very cool, spontaneous decision. I think it's a decision of love. Huzzah! The Page of Pentacles, showing that, interesting, once you've made new decisions and focused yourself on love away from the money stuff, you're like, okay, I made all this stuff work, and now I'm working on the love stuff, which is super cool. Now you're getting a double whammy with the Page of Pentacles. At one point it's blocked, but now it's unblocked. You're going to get new information about ways to make more money after you've opened your heart and spontaneously made moves. I think it's when you start acting as if you already have the money that your body and your mind and everything else comes into play and says, ta-da, here's the money. So you will have what you need financially to take care of whatever's going on here. And I'm really happy for you to have that benefit coming your way. It is going to be helpful to you, okay? And it will be lovely, all right? You will have what you need to take care of this beautiful thing. Ta-da! Perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and find you a Mystic Forest Oracle card. We're still using this fun little deck. What do we have? That's one. All right. So put the rest of these off to one side. And let's see what we have. Exactly as you are. The one who is always dissatisfied with the present moment will never have a better future. Give yourself permission to feel content right here, right now. This is speaking of, okay, you're stretching the dollar and you're feeling contented, right? And you're finally saying, you know what? Whatever's going on, we're going to make it work. Let's go ahead and move forward here with this opportunity to jump forward in this love situation. We're just going to, like, you know, I keep putting it off until maybe when we have this, maybe when we have that, maybe when is not an answer. And when you're already stepping into it, you're stepping into the place of, you know what? Now is the time. Now is the time. And you're just going for it. As far as the love goes, the relationships go, the potential to expand, you're going for it. You said, look, I'm going to just go for it, because exactly as we are is good enough. And that's when everything will start to move forward again anyway. So it's beautiful. So I love, love, love that you're stepping into your beautiful place exactly as you are. Ta-da! Let's get your mystery card pulled. All right. Oh, nice. And the gift of finance. Huzzah. Indeed. There's the joy and the gift of finance that comes with this information about ways to manifest more money, right? So we have the Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles showing me that you're going to have some little windfall come your way. Something that was unexpected will come and break loose. It could be an overpaid bill. It could be money you find on the ground. whatever it is, it could be a raise at work, but whatever it is, it will be unexpected and timely and fantastic. So, ta-da, it'll be exactly what you need when you need it. And that'll be perfect because it'll really help with this little situation, but it's not like something you should change your behaviors to create, right? Because the actual behaviors that you have are what create this. Okay, cool. So let's get you a pocket full of rocks, all right? I do want you to feel the support. All right, so we have emerald, we have amazonite, we have tiger eye. All right, so emerald here is a heart stone. It's a 4th chakra stone, and it's telling me that you are in a position right now to heal your heart. Whatever's going on with your heart, I feel like there's some self-worth issues here that you're working through, and the emerald is going to help you work on those feelings and emotions and get to the other side and realize that you are enough exactly as you are, right? Perfect. Amazonite is going to be a 5th chakra stone, a throat stone, but its focus is on you using very kind, gentle words to communicate to anybody whatever's going on with you. So there's no harshness in you. There's no bite, yeah, none of that. You're not even salty, okay? This is you being kind and gentle and loving in all ways, and it's going to be really, really sweet, okay? So pay attention to your words and how you're doing it, because you're doing it perfectly. Tiger eyes, 7th chakra stone, it shows me that you're receiving messages from your better angels and guides this week. When you carry the stone, it facilitates the process and helps you receive those messages more easily through your crown, which is at the very top of your head, and you will hear them, and it won't be weird, it won't be uncomfortable, it'll be exactly as it should be, and it will help you understand where you belong in the situation as well as guide you, all right? Your better angels and guides want to help you through this process, okay? Perfect. So we're going to set these stones down right here. Oh, Cancer, my goodness, what a week you're having. Ha-ha. Keep those finances working. And then presto, ta-da, you're going to settle into the love, and then more money shows, okay? So you have to do the one before the other. So don't hold back, all right? Everything is going to go exactly as it should. Perfect. So if you don't want to carry those rocks, you don't have to. They'll be there for you when you need them. But if you would like to carry something else, by all means, let me know what you got. Let me know how it goes, whatever you carry, all right? I'm really excited to have that conversation with you, all right? And if you haven't already liked, shared, and subscribed, it would really help the little channel grow, and I'd appreciate it. Thanks. Once again, we are going to be doing this little vote to see what we want to name the little turtle dude that lives on my table so that he has a name at long last. The final vote will be at the end of September, but all the suggested names will be listed in the description box at that time. All right. If you haven't looked in the description box, by golly and by gosh, there's all kinds of good things down there. All the different decks that I'm using are always listed, so whatever I've got, you can always check it out right there and get them on Amazon or Etsy. And the other thing you'll find is a list of all the places where I'm going to Ren fairs and read cards. So you can come on out and get a reading in person. However, if that's not possible, I totally get it. And you can always book a private reading over the phone. I'm here for you in as many ways as I possibly can be, and I appreciate the one and the all of you, all right? So we'll talk next week about the 7th through the 13th, and we'll see you then. Thank you.